This is Driving with J9 on News 24.
Hi there, I'm Ted Kravitz. This isn't one of my notebooks, but this is Driving with J9.
My name is Janine van der Post, and let's chat all things motoring. On this episode of Driving with J9, we speak to Letitia Herold from Lepas, the newest Chinese automaker to enter the South African market. We also speak to AA CEO Bobby Ramagwede about the latest global NCAP crash test results that's had everybody talking. And as a special treat, we hear from our own MotoGP star Brad Binder just before the 2026 season kicked off in Thailand. Remember, new episodes of Driving with J9 come out on the first day of every month, wherever you get your podcasts.
Looking for an SUV that fits your lifestyle, not just your driveway? Meet the Lepas L4. Sleek, tech-forward, and inspired by agile leopard DNA. With a bold 13.2-inch infotainment display, advanced driver assistance, and refined performance from its 1.5-liter turbo engine, the L4 is built for drivers who move with confidence. Retail starts March 2026. Take the leap. Lepas SA.
Today in our Joburg studio, chatting to me is Leticia Herold. She is the National Brand and Marketing Manager for Lepas South Africa. Welcome, Leticia.
Thank you, Janine.
It's so nice to see you again. I'm sorry we can't personally be in the same space, but it's good to see you.
Lovely to see you too.
Tell me, I've known you for a while, but you've recently joined a new automaker, and it's always very exciting when a new automaker and a new brand comes to market. So you're from Lepas, so tell me all about it. Please tell our listeners more about this new brand and how will it be positioned here.
So, Janine, I just want to say it's like super exciting times, actually, and it's an honor to actually be able to launch a new automotive brand into the country. So really, really excited. So just to give your listeners just some context into our brand and to understand our brand, we are a completely new premium automotive brand that's coming to South Africa. And what's really distinct and interesting about our brand is that it is modeled and built around the leopard DNA, which means that the design is sleek, poised, agile, and confident. And I think when you see a leopard, right? Yeah. Leopard is almost like the most elusive cat in the wild. But when you do see one, they have such stature and presence.
Absolutely.
And basically, we are aiming to make our brand lifestyle orientated, attainable, and premium. So it's not about mobility. We're all about lifestyle, personality, and ambition.
It's quite a striking looking car. It's very beautiful. I've been privileged to experience it a bit ahead of launch.
Yes.
But what can we expect to see from the brand? And when will the first car launch here locally?
Okay, so we are launching first with the Lepas L4. That is the gateway into the brand. And you had the privilege to test drive the L4. And then after that, we expand to the L6 and the L8, the L8 being the halo of the range. So each of these products appeal to a very distinct audience. But from our side, we're launching first robustly with the L4. And we feel that this product is going to set the tone for the brand in South Africa to be more impactful, confident, and tech forward. So really, really excited to launch first with the L4, which, it will happen on the 3rd of March.
I was chatting about the brand earlier today, and some colleagues in Joburg were saying they're all over the place. They're seeing the brand quite everywhere already. What collaborations has the brand already done so far to promote this new automaker?
So I think, first and foremost, Janine, I think as I mentioned, we don't want to just be seen as a mobility brand. We want to be seen as a lifestyle brand. So we've leaned more into lifestyle focused promotions. And I think for us, like our big first sort of appearance was at the Cape Met.
Yeah.
And what better place to actually launch our brand amongst tastemakers and trendsetters, and literally, and not just at traditional motor shows. So that was really important for us. And we are looking looking to host more curated experiences, if I can say, that literally appeal to the brand's design-led, confident personality. And you're going to see a lot more lifestyle activations. And it's really exciting to mirror that and to sort of, to have these activations that coincide with our brand. And, gone are the days, I think, where customers are just looking for a car. You want to look at how does the car appeal to my personality, my lifestyle, the colors, the expression of my individuality. Yeah. And that for us is really, really important. Yeah. And that's why we look for these curated events to host. Yeah.
Okay, great. Just on that, what does that mean? We can expect a vast color range, body color, and customization options when you purchase?
In terms of colors, so you can look at, we've got a wide color range. So, and you can view those color ranges on our website. So visit www.lepas-sa.co.za, and there you can view those color options. But also, I would encourage all your listeners to go and visit our dealerships. We've got we're starting off with 20 dealerships, but we've got a really robust kind of outlook, and we're going to set the tone with these dealerships, and there's more to come. So go into the dealerships and view the colors and see what's available and test drive the car. Right.
Are those dealerships already open?
So they will be officially opening on the 3rd of March, between the 2nd and 3rd of March. Okay. And you can definitely go and have a look, see and view our cars. Yeah.
Okay. And which areas do you know where more or less?
Yes. So we've got a national footprint for now, which, I won't list all of those dealerships, but that's why I encourage everyone to please go onto the website, to have a look. And we've outlined them, there on the site, and, you can see which dealership fits into your specific region. Yeah. And, we will be issuing a press release soon, just also outlining those dealerships. Yeah. They're going to be some beautiful dealerships that are going to be rolling out. And it's, exciting, to launch with the new dealerships, the new cars. Yeah. So much happening and so much pizzazz, which is awesome.
We've come to expect that from Chinese brands, but on that, this is another Chinese brand being added for South Africans as a new option in the new vehicle market. How does Lepas plan to take a stake or piece of the local pie, rather, with so many other Chinese brands already here and already, all competing for the same space?
I think, for us, Janine, it's very important to note we're not just trying to compete against price and volume. Yeah. I think we are trying to, and we're setting out an objective to set a premium but attainable segment. I think that is important, and the value proposition in our cars. And I think what sets us apart is the strong, cohesive design of our vehicles, the refined cabin, and we want to target, first and foremost, as I mentioned, the customers that are looking for style and that sophistication. So we are going to have our own distinct identity, that is very core and important. And when you basically have a look, you see a Lepas, you will know, distinctly that is Lepas. So I think first and foremost, as well as I mentioned, it's about premium, but yet to be attainable.
I've seen that Lepas has already brought 500 models into the country. They arrived here a couple of weeks ago. So that will take care of enough available cars when you launch. But why has the brand decided to bring so many cars already ahead of launch?
I think when, we looked at bringing these 500 units, it actually just shows the confidence we have in the local markets. And our approach is going to be focused on steady, sustainable growth. And we want to build our brand reputation, and we have the utmost confidence in the South African market. And we want to deliver a vehicle that, as I mentioned, is not only premium, but has that value proposition. So we are confident, and we know we're going to do things, and we're ready. Yeah.
So since Lepas will be the luxury arm of Chery, right? Can we expect similar affordable pricing we tend to see from Chinese brands? Or should we expect the products to cost more since it's a premium brand?
I think, Janine, just important to note that Lepas is premium, not luxury.
Okay.
So that's, we are premium and our pricing is going to be very competitive. I can't say too much about it now, but on the 3rd of March, all will be revealed, very competitive pricing. And the focus also, as mentioned, is the sleek design, the premium lifestyle SUV that feels modern, poised and sophisticated. And we want to have a car that's built for drivers who want more than just basic mobility. And that is our focus, that is our mission. And we're ready to take on the South African market.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see just how well you guys do.
Yes.
And it's exciting. It's like a new baby. You want to see it grow. You want to see it take over and become really relevant.
Yes.
But thanks, Letitia. Just tell me again, where can we find out more about the brand? Where can our listeners go to? Just if you want to repeat that website again.
Sure. So the website is www.lepas-sa.co.za. But I also encourage your listeners to visit us on social media, which is Lepas South Africa across the platforms.
Right.
We've got beautiful content that we're rolling out. And, so visit our sites, follow us on social media. So much is more to come. We're driven by passion. We are really, really excited to drive South Africa with elegance. Yeah.
Well, I wish you and the team all the best. All the best with the launch and just entering the market with a bang.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Retail starts March 2026. Take the leap, Lepas SA.
Today in our Cape Town studio, we have Bobby Ramagwede, CEO of the AA, joining us. Chery has just come under the limelight. The AA has just revealed that it's also gone through global in-cap testing, and it's also scored a 2-star rating for adult occupancy. Do you want to talk us through that?
Yeah, so quite similar to the Corolla Cross, Chery got a 2-star. An immediate 2-star because of the absence of a curtain airbag as well. And similar to the Corolla Cross, the footwell area and the body shell were found to be unstable and they couldn't withstand any more loading. So very common comment.
Yeah.
What that basically means is that it's not strong enough to withstand excessive loading, i.e. with the right amount of loading you could end up with a foot injury as well.
Okay. Right, and I also saw that they can't do side impact tests because there's no protection.
Correct.
Would that then ultimately mean that they would score even lower should those tests be done?
If those tests were to be done, they would automatically fail because the protection mechanism is absent. So they'd naturally score lower, and as a result, the protocol is that if that safety feature is not there, you automatically score a 2.
Right. Okay. Thank you. I mean, tell me, we're obviously going to see more crash tests coming from Global INCAP, especially for safer cars for Africa.
Correct.
But what can the AA do, or what can be done rather, to ensure that South Africa has better safety standards for cars that are coming into the country?
Right. So, look, that's our primary mission. We are lobbying government to raise the minimum requirements. We are lobbying manufacturers to set higher safety standards for the entry-level vehicles. And at the same time, we're working tirelessly to create Africa NCAP, our very own new car assessment program, to help avoid a lot of these issues. And just to ensure that when a new car is presented to the continent, not just for South Africa, it passes through the lens of Africa NCAP, and we get to a point where every car that makes it onto the South African tarmac at least meets our minimum standard.
Right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And good luck with that. I hope that the government and everyone else comes to the party. Because as you said, South Africa we all deserve equally safe cars.
Indeed.
We hear from our own MotoGP star, Brad Binder, just before the 2026 season kicked off in Thailand.
Hey Brad, it's Janine from News 24. How are you doing?
I'm well, thanks. Yourself?
Good, thank you. Good to speak to you again. It's not a negative question, but And it's good to see you in a much more positive mindset. But you said that you got into your own head a lot last year. And that was probably the biggest thing that was maybe holding you back. And you're positive and you know what you need to do. But how are you going to stay this positive if things don't go, well the first couple of races? What's going to keep you going?
Well, that's part of motorsports at the end of the day. There's ups and downs in sports, and it can be humbling at most of the time.
Yeah.
But for sure, I think last season, one thing that I really noticed, especially when you have time to really decompress at the end of the year, was I think I was just trying really too hard. The worse things went, the harder I tried, the harder I trained. I just really overdid every single aspect. I looked at too much into the details of the setup of the bike. There were many areas where I felt like I just was looking for time in the wrong places. And sometimes you need to take a step back, really analyze what's going on, and focus on what's important.
All right. Then just one more thing. There's a lot of management change. Do you think that will impact also how things go from here? It's exciting,
Yeah, I mean, this year things have changed up a little bit for me. I had my previous crew chief I had for best part of 10 years almost, and at the moment I've shifted crew chiefs, so I have someone new looking after my entire crew for this season. And so far, it's been really cool. He's come in with a whole lot of new ideas, and it's definitely changed things up a little bit. But other than that, I think KTM, they definitely had their struggles at the beginning of last year. However, everything's back on track now and back to normal. So that, of course, also takes off a lot of pressure and makes the whole working environment a lot easier. So, really looking forward to getting back on the bike and just putting my head down and see what we can do.
Awesome. Thanks, Brad. Just remember, you always still a guy. You're always a guy no matter what.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, and the Checkers 60/60 guys also think they drive like Brad Binder down here in South Africa.
That's it. I think they're a bit faster than me at times.
Remember, new episodes of Driving with J9 come out on the first day of every month, wherever you get your podcasts.